Hello there. I hope you're having a good day. This video is going to show the adventures of Ross and, well, his life and his future. So here he is. They are downtown, and this is Cottage Living World, and he's got some wool entered. This is Olivia. She's baking a pie for the family when they go home. And I'll do a spoiler alert, they do both win a prize, which is really cool. She wins actual first place, and he wins third place. There's Hali'a, and sadly, she doesn't have a top on because, well, basically the mods got disabled when they did the update, and so I hadn't got into her household to get her dress back. But the real reason he likes to come to town is because of his girl Hali'a. And so Hali'a, she basically, whenever she would show up, like, I didn't invite her there, she just shows up, and she would walk by him, she would side-eye him, so I think she really had a thing for him to begin with, autonomously. So anyway, so here he is calling his girl, Hali'a, and so pretty much everything's over. The event's over and everybody went home, so he's like, hey Leah, come back, let's hang out, because he has a surprise for her. He intends to propose to her. He's going to take her down by the water, so let's see what happens. And I hope you're having a blessed day also. There she is. I love that shirt, that turtleneck sweater. It's got the heart patches on the elbows. I think that's so cute. So we got her some new clothes since the game disabled. She was wearing a modded shirt, so can't have her run around half clothed. There he is. There they are. And so he's gonna invite her down by the water, but she has a little surprise for him.
Onka, yibs.
Ooh.
I've got her shown flying a helicopter, plane.
Oh, yipsy.
Oh, no. Cheap.
Ta-da! Oh, that's so cute.
Mm.
Oh, I also did a chapel that I built.
Mwah.
And shown the chapel
Schwabi?
video. She was in that one.
Ah, Stone.
Sharky.
Oh, they're such a cute couple. So
Oscar.
he's thinking, okay, now's the moment. I'm going to take her
Ribbit
down by the
Palifa.
water. I'm going to go for a stroll, and then he's going to propose to her.
No, yeah. Ah. Why as a boy? Yep.
What is this? Oh, okay.
See?
So now they're officially engaged.
Oh.
With?
And they're just going to have a small wedding. Nothing big and fancy. And of course, at the cottage where Ross lives, because that's where she's going to live. She's going to move in with him at the cottage. It's the cottage build that I just did. 5 bedrooms, 3 baths. Here's the small little wedding. Olivia's parents are there. And
Yes.
I used the My Wedding story pack with this pretty pergola and wedding arch.
Yips.
And they're having country blueberry pie. So he's a pie competitor. He enters his pies into contests and wins. He got first place ribbon for his pie.
Shoosh. Mini, Barokava, Raji Louise,
Saying their vows.
Tanabi Lurvi, and Fora Ulu.
Fresh, bloomish, renew, savory.
Oh. Florbus Plexinosa. Ora. Floboarig. Wadi.
That's so sweet.
Gisla?
Oh,
Ringush Quayla?
Oh my gosh, I don't know why they do that. It's only in My Wedding Story do they bump each other in the nose. If they try to give themselves, like, there's a spousal kiss. They must have knocked each other in the nose. Goodness. If they can try that again.
50-10?
Now they're official. Ross and oh my goodness. Seriously. There's Minnie cracking up. It's like, you dolls are ridiculous. As the garden bot bebopping by. And there's Rose. That is Ross's sister. My pink hair Sims. So now they're going to have their first dance. There's Olivia by her dad, Max. Max is married to Dee, my first sim ever from last summer. She's now grandma. Minnie was there's Dee. Speaking of Dee. And this is Olivia and Minton's cottage. I moved Ross in so that I could buy this cottage, and then because they were in another house, I moved them out of that house. They were part of another household. I had to split them up, and for whatever reason, you can't just split them up and move 2 Sims out of 4 to another house. I can't. It won't do that for me. There they are over there. So that's how Ross entered the picture. I was like, what? Where's the brother? Look at Minnie. So Minnie has a modded trait. It's melodic. So basically they really are reactive to music. So a lot of toddlers they'll dance without having that trait, but they're very much so that way. They love music. And they're very bubbly. Okay. Do some more first dancing. So I took this picture with my phone. Some of it I did with my in-game recorder. Look at her getting down. So funny. And then usually I do the traditional ranch cowpoke dance, which is so funny. I probably should have had 2 dance floors instead of just one. Look at Minnie. She is just taking over the show there. And that Bubbles is so cute. The blowing bubbles feature, which is only available in my wedding story whenever a wedding's in place. And I love the couples dance, like the slow dance. I wish they would have that option, you know, just normally between couples. But it's only available through my wedding story pack that I know of. But I just think that's so sweet. She's so pretty. Actually, she was a nanny, and they had her makeup looking so ridiculous. It looked awful, like what they did to her makeup. I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. I don't know who did your makeup, but let me hook you up. And she's actually a very pretty sim. Like she had this weird pink shade, and it just went like almost all the way up to her forehead. It just looked awful. They had her dressed like a clown. So I took her over and gave her a makeover. I mean, I didn't change her features. I just changed her makeup and her hairstyle. I think I did slim her down just a tiny bit, but this is the cave that I just built, the romantic love cave park. And so it's fully functional as a romantic cave. And then he comes over here to play her a song that he dedicated to her. He writes songs, and he also writes books. And so this is a song. That was a song he dedicated to her. Now they're back at the house. Now they're getting ready to have a baby. So everybody's going to have a knitting party and knit some onesies because she's made the announcement that they're going to have a science baby. And so they're going to have a knitting party. So everybody has knitting and knitting and cross stitch skills. And so Minton's going to play the piano while they are going to knit. And Ross is like, I think I'm going to take this out on the porch. Let these girls have their little chat time. He feels a little left out, so he's going to go out and chill out on the porch and do his knitting there. And then they'll have a big dinner, celebration of life dinner. But first they got to get these onesies knitted, which I just love the nifty knitting pack. Those little onesies are so cute. And so that's a modded necklace that she has on. I love that necklace. I have a bunch of like slideshow pictures at the very end of this video. That's Olivia D and Max's daughter. And this is the house that I built for Olivia and Minton. And Ross is pretty much the animal caretaker. He's a rancher, so he takes care of the animals. And he's also a writer, a musician, so he writes songs. And they all sell stuff on Plopsy, so they make plenty of money. Oh, and the orchid. They have the orchid garden, and he helps with that also. So there he is, chilling, knitting the little onesie for his baby to be. And so the base game created him. I didn't change anything about his features. I just accepted him as he came. So And I put him in my dynasty as Rose's brother, since he had pink hair. I love that little lamp. I believe that came with the cats and dogs pack.
Oh,
So,
boom!
almost time. And so those pillows does not come with that couch. Those pillows were the login event reward. And I think that's so cool that you can place pillows on couches like that. So. And they just gifted each other their onesie. She knitted her a toddler onesie for Minnie and for Bradley. And then Olivia gifted her a onesie for her baby to be. And she chose red, which is actually a pink color, so. And I didn't use mods to choose the gender. And I don't even know if you can for a science baby. This is such a cute interaction. I love this. There's the rancher. She's a helper while they're doing all their activity stuff. I'm getting ready to have the big dinner, so they're calling everybody over. See that prize ribbon on the wall? Calling everybody over. And that wall where the dart is, between that and like the kitchen, there's prize ribbons that they've won ribbons at the competitions. So here's everybody coming for the celebration of life dinner, because they're gonna go and have the science baby here in a minute. There's the triplets, Cassie, Sally, and Sherry. Cassie's the one walking around in the poodle skirt. There's Gladys. She's a designated babysitter, so I figured we'll have her at the party, because she's on the babysitter list. Gladys is a servo that I created, or one of my Sims created. She's a nanny bot. I love that my weddings storage table for instant food. It is so convenient. Okay, here they go. It's that time. He's like, let's go get our baby. They take genetic material or whatever, both the Sims, and then they go off to the hospital and then come home with the baby. It's so cute. So I don't know why they go to this part of the property when they leave. It's not part of the property, but whatever. She's gonna disappear and go off to the hospital. There's the llama. He got his outfit. Trixie over there. Trixie the llama having a baby. Okay, so he's gonna go out there and meet her. She's coming back. The baby. That's a long little jog there around the property, and here they are. Here's the babies here. There's Cassie in her poodle skirt. Okay, Sally. Okay, it's time to show off the baby. Show off the baby time. There's Minton's mom, the blonde, coming down the stairs. It's Heidi. Pouting about something. She's so... Alright. We need to put her in her little onesie. Whoever made the onesie has it in their inventory. That's the one that has to click on the bassinet, and it will give you the option to put the onesie on.
Oh, Susu. Warigo nap.
Hey. There goes Sherry. Some more showing off.
Oh,
we're gonna eat her up.
Chipona.
She looks like. I
Frida.
kind of did a zoom in and look like she had blue eyes, but because she's darker skin, and I think her eyes are kind of like a really light brown color, and his are a really light blue, like an ice blue color. showing her? That's so cute. I love that shot of the baby teacher.
Kids.
There's Benson. That's Benson's brother. I mean, Astro. Astro Benson. His name's Benson. That's Olivia's. There's Astro. She's gonna go play the guitar. And that's Heidi's. Her boys are adopted. And all the Bensons married Duke girls. I created the Benson family just for sons for my daughters. All the daughters in my Sim households. Okay, let's age her up. It's time. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's her onesie. Onesie.
Oh, you bala.
That's the one that Olivia made and gifted to Hali'a. Okay. The coolest thing is that when she aged up, she had Ross's color of hair. And I guess because I have a hairstyle that has different colors with it, I think that's why it allowed for that. But the game still has control of what colors her hair is when it ages up. And so I was so tickled to see that. Absolutely love that. That was so perfect, especially since her name was I gave her Rosalina as her name. So yeah, I'll show some pictures. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my gosh, she is such a pretty little baby. Oh, Minnie, she's like getting jealous already. Look at her. She done poised herself. She's like, hey, starting her little pout like, And see, the infant hairstyle is actually a toddler's hairstyle that's converted to infant, and that was done through a mod. So if you have a mod that has different colors, then you can have more options when they age up, is what I figured out. So I think that's so cool. But that's the first pink colored hair baby or whatever that I have, because whenever they age up, whatever the hair color they get, that's what I just leave it as. And here's the slideshow. Different pictures. And Hali'a when she was in church praying for her husband. And writing and playing music, writing songs, writing books. That's it for this one. I hope you have a good one, and yeah, thanks for watching my video.